according to New Testament order, it's like this, and according to the Hebrew. Okay. Now, so from the Hebrew, the head of the house is a son. That is the meaning of who a son is. The son is the head of the house. Now, a father in Hebrew is the strength of the house. So now, this house, where is the strength of this house? This whole house. Who can tell me where the strength is? It's the foundation. If I go mad and I say I'm going to remove the foundation, I'm carrying it away, what will happen to them? It will collapse. So this whole beautiful structure is resting on what? The foundation. So foundation is the strength of this whole building. And a father in a home is not the head. According to Hebrew perspective, the father is what? The foundation on which everything is built on. So if you are a father, you don't have a prayer life, and your children are building on you, you can see the kind of future you are building your children. They will suffer. And that is how some of our parents are. That is how some of our lives is not going the way it's supposed to go. Because the father you have is prayerless. He doesn't pray. He's not serious with giving. He doesn't practice anything godly. His is to go to job, come and eat something and watch movies and laugh and go big belly and all that stuff. That is our conception, the Akan conception, the Ghanaian culture. That is how it teaches. But the father is the strength of the house, and the foundation is the strength. No matter how beautiful the building is, if I remove the foundation, it will collapse. Yes. That is who the father is. So now, by this one, a house is what? Built. So now, it didn't say that this one is a foundation. No. Don't misconstruct or misunderstand. He didn't say that this one is the foundation. He said that as you have laid the foundation, what you are building on it, you need this one. Build this. And in our homes, it is a woman who makes what? A home. It's a woman who builds them, not the man. The man you are going to work with, the one who is in the house with them. When you go to school, they close the campus. The man who is going before you. So it is the woman who builds. So the family aspect, promotes, is building the house. And with this one, is serving what? Serving pillars. With this one, is serving pillars. Another time, you talk about the 7 pillars. The 7 pillars of this wisdom. And you need to, when you know about them, you need to start praying about them and start using it. Wisdom to invention. Wisdom to invent is all here. It's one of the pillars in this place. Creative wisdom is here. It is coming from here. It is coming from here. You cannot let go of this type of wisdom. And then we have the wisdom called the Oman. Proverbs 8, verse 5. This one is family. Proverbs chapter 8, verse 5. And the last wisdom, the last one, okay, that I know that a lot of people interested in. For that one, I am very confident, and I know my people that will be very, very, very interested in. But it is not up to me or up to you, it is up to our Papa, our God to decide if you give this wisdom or not. Can someone tell me what this wisdom is? What wisdom is that? Well, I need to be write the scripture. Okay, but what wisdom is that?
gift of wisdom.
No. Okay, so someone should go to 2 Samuel chapter 14. Let's check verse 28. Let's see. Let's check 28.
And Absalom dwelt 2 years in Jerusalem. But
No. Go to verse 22. Let's see.
then Joab fell to the ground on his face and bowed himself and thanked the king. And Joab said, "Today your servant knows that I have found favor in your sight, my lord, O king."
It's not this one. I forgot to write it. But it's in 1 Samuel 14. The verse I forgot to write it. But the last wisdom we are talking about here is the angelic wisdom. The angelic wisdom is from the scripture is 2 Samuel.
How does it fly?
It was about the prophet Samuel and says that that kind of wisdom is angelic wisdom that comes from the God. So, but the verse is what I don't read. It's from or somebody can also
14:17.
14:17.
The maid servant said, "The word of my lord, the king will now be comforting. For as the angel of God, so is my lord the king in sending you and the book unto the people."
It's not that one. Okay, so we can also try 1 Samuel and see. 1 Samuel 14, 22 or 1 Samuel 14, 28. You will see. I forgot this.
2 Samuel 14.
Verse 20, right? So
To
it's
first about this of the speech as thy servant dwell down his head. And my Lord is wise, according to the wisdom of the
Perfect.
fear of God, to
Yes.
know all things that are in the earth.
perfect. So
2 Samuel 14.
2 Samuel 14, 20. So with this angelic wisdom, what it does is that you know everything that is on earth. Yes. That is why an angel can tell you some mysteries about the earth. This kind of wisdom, you know everything about the earth. That is why those fallen angels, those who engage them, they can tell you things. Yes, they can tell you how the earth was done because they had a wisdom. God gave them. And when they fell, God didn't take it from them. The only thing is that, yes, it's corrupt. God didn't take it from them. God has too much. So, take it. But yes, it's corrupt. So, anybody who engages in these dark angels, fallen ones, they know a lot of secrets. Because those angels, God gave them this. And they can tell you what truly even happened in the Garden of Eden. They can tell you the exact thing. They can tell you the first church that came to earth. They will tell you. They know a lot of things. For instance, there is this guy who actually engages in dark angels. And this guy was watching a pastor on TV here in Ghana. And the angel, who is that angel, was in the room with this guy. This dark angel is more like a guardian angel to this guy. So when the guy turned on his multi-TV, was watching this particular pastor doing reading, the demon said to the guy, "No, change the channel." And the guy was like, "Why?" He said, "Don't you know this one is not from the righteous one?" The demon just told the guy, "This pastor is not from the righteous one. He is not from God." But the reason why I'm saying that change is that the spirits that he is using to do the deliverance is this spirit. This is what the spirit does. As you are home and you are watching them, whatever the spirit will deliver or remove from the person, they distribute it to homes who are watching it. They distribute it. Okay, so that is the reason why I want you to change it. I'm not afraid of him because he is from our camp. He is using us, so I'm not afraid. But I am afraid because the sickness will be giving you that I will have to come and do something about it for you. So prevention is better than cure. Just change it so that you don't get it. Can you imagine the number of people who are watching such people on TV and they are getting sicknesses, and at the end of the day you force it and you must go to them so that they will heal you? That is the secret. So even their wisdom, though it is corrupt, but they review and tell you things. I am telling you. They review and tell you things. Even if you engage one, and the person, and you ask the person, okay, Totes, tell me, this preacher, this prophet, tell me about him. If the person is not from God or if the person is from God, Totes can open the chapters of the person, give you detail about who the person is. What you can do to even reduce the person's operation, even if the person is from their kingdom, they will even take details and then they know everything about it. They know it. So those in Christ Jesus, those who have light, like the lives of Michael Dance, these are teaching attributes. They teach truth. They teach wonderful hidden things because God has given them a unique wisdom. Please don't ask me if you can pray for this wisdom. I don't know. Ask the Holy Spirit of God. If He will give you, because if He gives you, you know all the secrets about the earth. But interestingly, King Solomon, because of wisdom, knew all the mysteries of God, but not everything. One thing was hidden from him that he never knew. He knew almost all the mysteries of God because of wisdom. All this type of wisdom were working in Solomon, and they were revealing the Lord to him. So you can imagine how your life will be if you are to engage in prayers and engage all this type of wisdom around your life. You can imagine how glorious life will be. There's a particular wisdom bringing you riches and honor, a particular one giving insight into details. When you stand there to give direction prophetic wise, people will have to stand up and go crazy. People will say, wow, I am interested in serving this God. The God this man is, not that kind of spirit whereby a dark angel comes and tells him that when a certain prayer comes around, you cannot operate. No, you don't need that one. You don't need that one. Right. So we are ending with a woman. Woman, as I said. So you have already written woman. So I'm going to spell the woman in Hebrew for us, and that is going to be our prayer. It's head, calf, mem, he. I will not even ask you what it is, because I know 100% you don't remember. So I will not even ask about it at all. So head is protection or separation. This one, calf, to allow or to anoint. Men is wash or water, and Twizy means birds. Be, behold, or revealed. So, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5, verse 7. So, it's telling you to get this one. Do you know what this will do for you? This will do four things in your life. And these are the four things. Listen. The first thing it will do is that this type of wisdom will separate you. This type of wisdom, God says, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 5. God says that get this one. Why? First reason is she will separate you. She will make you unique. Solomon, during her time until today, there has not risen any king that walked in wisdom like Solomon. Has there risen? Jesus himself said it. This wisdom will make you unique, distinct from all your equals. This one. You'll be separated. People will wonder, people will scratch their head. But wisdom is in this. And because of the separation and the level or class you'll be working in, you need protection. You get heavily divine protection. A guy living in a particular area goes to pray, talks to the girls around, encourage them. They are young to give it to boys to sleep with and blah blah blah. So guys felt like this guy is really spoiling our chances this year with this prayer thing, part organizing this girl for prayer. So one day they gathered themselves that when the guy is coming back from the back, they will beat him up and teach him some lessons. Amazingly, as the guy was coming, he met three of these guys. And when the three of them saw him come, they just have to pass different directions, and the guy passed. So the very next day morning, they told the neighbor, the next door neighbor of the guy, that he should go and ask the guy, who are the bodybuilders he was working with last night? That's like they are much interested in going to the gym, those people who, because the guys he was working with are well built. I did not been those bodybuilders he was working with yesterday, like what they would do to him. And the guy was like, no, I was working alone. There was no bodybuilders around me. Immediately the guy understood that God had assigned some strong, tough angels. And those guys, God opened their eyes spiritually, but they don't know it is a spiritual thing they saw. They thought it's a physical thing. So to them, the guy was coming with some big boys who are macho. And because of those big boys, they couldn't protect you. Again, you will be anointed and you will be allowed, you will be released. You see, there is a certain class of wisdom. If you go to Genesis chapter 1, verse 7, Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14, it's talking about how the sea will cover the earth, how God separated, Genesis 1 7, how God separated the waters above from the waters below. There is wisdom below, which is common to all men, and there is a higher wisdom above. That kind of wisdom is called the celestial wisdom. From that realm is where the angelic wisdom is. So now, before you can be brought into the water above, the wisdom above, you need first of all to be what? Separated. What we call baptism. Baptism separates you. It cuts you off and prepares you for your assignment. So here you also experience baptism. And then you will be anointed. Whenever you accept Jesus Christ, you go through baptism, Jesus anoints you. This is what happens spiritually. You are anointed. After you being anointed, because of the class you are going in, there is what we call the washing or the rebirth. Jesus said, you cannot know the mysteries of the kingdom. You cannot enter God's kingdom. John chapter 3. Except you are born of water and of the Spirit. So this one is a born again to the spirit world, not born again to the physical world. So this one is a gateway into the higher realm of wisdom, the higher sea above. Then this one will bring you into the realm of revelation. So if you want to walk with this wisdom, you are going to walk with mysteries. That is what Solomon was talking in. So Solomon knew a lot of secrets and mysteries I remember some years, maybe 20 something years ago, it pains me that at that time I wasn't writing encounters and things down. It's the Spirit of God took me to the palace Solomon built as it is described in your Bible. I saw it live like this. I was inside the palace. I saw. That was the beginning of that grace for me. So I didn't really write that thing. And I saw King Solomon. I've seen him twice. I saw him when he was at the age 17. Very tall man, very handsome man. And I saw the crown he was wearing. I saw the writings on the crown, the colors of the crown he was wearing. There was some gem on the face of the crown. And each one had a different color. Just to even the breakdown is mind blowing. I saw his palace. I saw how the lions were in his palace. Beautiful. And the Spirit of God said to me, this is the palace of wisdom. This is the palace of wisdom. If you read Solomon, what wisdom did to him is amazing. The kind of things he built, the ideas. In his time, there was no war. Only wisdom. This wisdom can be done. It is through this wisdom that your enemies will be at peace. There will be no war. There is a certain realm, a certain war whereby even your enemies, God causes them to be at peace. It is his house. They come to be at peace with you. Is this one. So Psalm 23, verse 5. Thou anointed my head with oil. This one, separation. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. The word of God is sharp. First, it cuts asunder. It separates the soul from the spirit. Separation, the head, the word of God. Separates. Baptism separates you. How the Israelites were baptized into water and into the clouds. Two types of things. They were baptized physically, they were baptized spiritually, the clouds and the water. All these things have been seen. So the key to experiencing this type of wisdom is what I've been broken down here. So if you really want to experience these are the stages you need to go. You need to be praying for this. So that finally you be brought into the realm of revelation. Revelation chapter 4, verse 1. God now extends invitation to John. If you see Revelation, the first chapter 2, chapter 3, the writings were different. But as soon as John chapter 4, God now called him to enter the door to heaven. His writings changed from chapter 4. From chapter 4 is where he saw the 24 elders, the worship taking place in heaven, because God had now brought him to a higher realm of revelation. God said to him, come up. Yes. So come up. So meaning come up means that you are alone. So now what? Come up. So God was transitioning him. The hand of Elohim, the yoke of Elohim, was lifting him from one realm of revelation to a higher one. And when he brought him into the higher one, the celestial one, the rivers above, and he stood in that river, the things he saw were different. He saw the 24 elders, he saw the seraphims, the cherubims, he saw them in different. These things are deep things. Do you know the prayer you need to pray? The first thing you need to do to see. God put him and brought him into that realm. This one will bring you. Solomon was walking in this one. So when heaven calls for meetings, Solomon was going, sat down among the nobles of wisdom, took decisions that will affect the earth. Solomon was there. He sat in, decided. He knew secrets. He knew what is going to take place in the heavens. King Solomon. It is not written in your Bible, but the Holy Spirit of God will let you know. He sat in. He was part of the nobles of wisdom. There are a group of people called the nobles of wisdom. And King Solomon was there. He sat in them. He was going for meetings. So he knew that which God was about to do. He knew it. Wait. This is it. So today we are going to pray. We are going to do things to the close. You are going to pray. I don't know the type of wisdom that you are going to pray concerning, but left to me alone, I will urge you to start with this one. Because everybody here, I know and I'm convinced you will be very happy to see heavenly things. You will be very happy to go to heaven. You will be very happy to see angels. This wisdom gives you the access. Gradually, you will be brought into the hidden energies. The hidden energies open the realm of revelation for you to see. Yes, you see. The hidden energy, all these things are energies, four different Hebrew energies. And all these energies does something. At least the basic definition for energy is the ability to work. So this one will give you a certain ability to do that, to do that work. Do you know there's a difference between work and job? Do you know there's a difference? Work is your assignment. Job is a skill you have acquired. Okay, so energy is not the ability to do your job, the ability to do what? Work. So the work, your assignment God has given you requires a certain energy, and in this direction, it requires these four energies to enable you to come into revelation, so that you can have revelation of your assignments. You are called, the call of God is upon your life, but you don't know your assignment. You don't know what you must do. You don't know where to go and start from. You need this one. Because she will bring it here for you to see. You see, having this knowledge, having this, things becomes easy and faster. People come to me and they talk about some things, and while I'm listening, sometimes if I become conscious in the places, I see the Archangel Gabriel standing next to me and telling me the truth of whatever the person is saying. So if the person is lying, as I'm listening to Gabriel as well. So I know where the truth is. I listen to him. I'm listening as well. 2 years. I listen to whatever he was saying with my right eye, because most of the time when he comes, he starts speaking. He's always at my left side, and I'm listening to him. Why I use this one to listen to whatever story you are putting across. But sometimes, out of diplomacy, we don't let you know we know you are lying. It is just out of diplomacy. But sometimes the things you tell us, the grace of God makes us know that you are lying. So the whole thing has come to a close. We are going to pray for this one, and I want you to put on your feet. You are going to pray. I will not give you the prayer point.